Welcome back to Southeast Wargaming. You are joining us for another Battleline report. Age Sigmar, 2,000 points. Myself, Nick.
I am here.
Khorne, Nurgle. Hell yeah. I'm playing basically the same list as I did last time.
It's one tweak. But
one tweak. But I kind of enjoyed it, so I'm going to give it a go again.
Yeah.
And
stick with what you like.
we've got Nurgle back on the channel.
Yes. A new model taking its debut.
Yes, indeed.
It's all painted up, and yeah, we're rocking Nurgle again. You know, I feel like there's potential. I've read a few rules that have changed. So exploding sixes is now unmodified, which is amazing.
It's really good.
And we've got some new characters as well, so that's gonna greatly improve my chances and fun.
He's on a boat.
I'm still the same dice though, guys. These sort of dice, but they are the next thing on the list of things to do. I'm thinking for a purple dice. Sounds like
Hashtag new dice for Nick. That is now a thing, my friend. So should we get to the lists?
Yes, yeah.
Let us do this.
Yes, and this is my Nurgle list. So we've got some new characters today. I'll start off with my general, which is the Harbinger of Decay. Got to take him, you know, with his buff of the shrugging wounds, and that's kind of
morbid vigor.
Morbid vigor, yes. For the general, he will have Grandfather's Blessing, so I can turn the clock back or forward or reset it.
Nice.
The spell and the command ability are two different wordings,
right.
So I'll have to double check that.
Okay.
He's got the Witherstave, so enemies attacking reroll 6s to hit within 12 of him, so that's a good combo. And then for our other heroes, we have Gutrot Spume in the front there, trying him out with we're using the far right unit of Blightkings on his boat. And also making his debut as well, the Glottkin.
Hell yeah.
The models are not glued to the top for magnetism purposes, but yeah, got him. He's going to have the spell Blades of Putrefaction, so hopefully we're going to be getting that off, as well as his innate spell, which is like Fleshly Abundance, which is like, I can add 1 to the wound, so it makes Marauders 2 wounds as well.
Nice.
But yeah, so hopefully they'll bring me some luck and change up the playstyle a bit. For my battle line, I have a unit of 40 Marauders. Woo. They have their sword and board. Well, not sword and board. It's more like axe and small shield. That's not even like big enough to like protect their head.
Mark of Nurgle?
Yes, Mark of Nurgle. There's no actually option in the War Scribe, but I will give them Mark of Nurgle that they can actually be here today.
Yep.
Then I have a unit of 10 Putrid Blightkings and another unit of 10 Putrid Blightkings, but one of those two 10s, probably the ones with more armour on them, will be in the boat.
For no reason whatsoever.
And finally, it's not a battle line choice, it's just another unit, because I don't have a Lord of Afflictions, so it's a unit of 4 Pusgoyle Blightlords. I have bought an extra command point, so I will be starting the game with 2. And yeah, that's 1990. So depending on points,
no battalions, no
factions. I want to run the Blightsist, but with the models I had today, I wanted to try this, and I'm always scared that whenever I try and do Blightsist, you're going to just bring Nighthorn and like, oh, you got rent? I don't care anyway. But yeah, I'll be trying Nurgle for the next sort of couple of weeks, maybe just tweaking with lists and bringing them back.
Right, how many points are you at?
1990.
Also, does his morbid vigor affect Marauders?
Yes,
that's very cool.
Yeah.
Just
within 7.
Within 7, 5 up DPR is morbid vigor.
Yeah, DPR.
So we'll go on to Khorne.
Yes.
And how many points are you at? Sorry.
1990.
So you will get a triumph.
Oh, you 2000 on the nose.
On the nose, 2000.
Fantastic! I do love a triumph.
Hooray! Let's forget it together. Here we go. 2,000 points. Blades of Khorne. Nick has left me alone, guys. It's just me and you. I hope you like intimacy, so let's do this. Blades of Khorne, 2,000 points. So, first of all, we have returning Hroth'gar. He is the general today of the Sallow Legion. His command trait will be Berserker Lord, because he is immortal and he has the Khorne keyword, so that gives him a 5-up DPR, which a DPR is a damage prevention roll. So when he takes a wound or mortal wound on a 5+, I ignore the wound or mortal wound. His artifact is Blood Drinker, which means his Demon Blade, if it causes any unprevented wounds or mortal wounds, he will, at the end of the combat phase, heal D3, which pairs quite nicely with his axe, which can also heal him as well. So we'll move on. The next hero is a Blood Secretor as bog standard. This is basically the same list as last time, guys. Providing his aura of +1 attack. We've got one Slaughter Priest on the left with Bronzed Flesh, and one on the right with Killing Frenzy. So that's 2 Slaughter Priests. The reason I'm not taking Blood Sacrifice is purely because I don't want to. So I want to have both buffs. Just because someone asked about that last time, which is fair enough. It's a completely valid question. But it's purely just because I want the buffs. Moving on, so we have one more hero, the Wrath of Khorne Bloodthirster, who will have my second artifact today, because I am running a battalion. He will have Karkadrak the Bloodhunger. And what that does is at the start of the combat phase, I roll a dice for the Bloodthirster, and on a 4+, he strikes at the start of the combat phase. It worked quite well for me in my last game. I'm going to try it again. Moving on to Battleline, we have 2 units of 10 Blood Reavers with Reaver Blades, as you see. We have 2 units of Blood Warriors, one with the Gore Fists and Gore Axes, and the second unit of Blood Warriors with just paired Gore Axes and a Gore Glaive. And then we have our returning reinforcements from the Sallow Legion. We have 2 units of Chaos Knights. I was going to try and run them with ensorcelled weapons today, but I think I'm going to run them with spears, just because that's what they're modelled with, and I'll try one more game with lances and spears, and maybe next game I use them, I'll try them with ensorcelled weapons to see how they fare. And that is, 2,000 points on the nose, but I also have Hexgorger Skulls and the Wrath Axe, which I haven't got out, but I do have both of those judgments, one for just damage output and one anti-magic. 2,000 points, Blades of Khorne. And again, forgetting things again, I do have the Gore Pilgrims Battalion, which is the 2 units of Blood Warriors, the 2 units of Blood Reavers, the Blood Secretor, and the 2 Slaughter Priests. And that increases the range of the Blood Secretor's Loathsome Sorcery and Rage of Khorne abilities with the banner by 8 inches? 16? Yes, by 8 inches if he is wholly within 8 of any of the Slaughter Priests from that battalion. I have also bought an extra command point. 2 armies collide on sacred ground that is prized by both generals, so close to the key areas of control that rival warriors cannot help but come into contact, no matter where they choose to make their stand. This is the Blade's Edge. So there are 6 objectives, 3 objectives in each player's territory as shown on the scenario map, and at the start of each battle round after the first battle round, the player taking the second turn in that battle round can pick one objective on the battlefield and remove it from play. The battle lasts for 5 battle rounds or until the amount of time allocated for the battle runs out, and players win a glorious victory at the end of the 5th battle round for how many victory points they have scored. Each player scores 1 victory point at the end of each of their turns for each objective they control. So now we did roll off, and Nick has chosen the realm of battle, which is Ulgu, the realm of shadow. What this means is there's realm sphere magic called Judgment of Shadow, has a casting value of 7. If cast, pick one enemy unit within 12 of the caster that is visible to them and roll 7 dice. For each roll that is less than the unit's unmodified save characteristic, that unit suffers 1 mortal wound. If the target has an unmodified save characteristic of dash, it suffers 1 mortal wound for each 2+ instead. Terrain features including faction terrain have the overgrown scenery rule, in addition to any other scenery rules that they have. The realm artifact is the Trickster's Foil, which no one took, but it is reroll wound rolls of 1 for attacks made by melee weapons by the bearer. And the realm command is on me. You can use this command ability once per battle at the end of your movement phase. If you do so, pick one friendly unit wholly within 18 of a friendly hero, remove that unit from the battlefield, then set it up again wholly within 6 of that friendly hero and more than 9 away from any enemy units. Welcome to the realm of shadow and the Blades Edge. Nick just doing things off camera. Here we are deployed. Okay, so we'll go through the scenery, which I will have to give, well, I don't have to, I'm going to give a huge shout out to Urban Mats for the new map, the new snowy territory map, and the full set of ruins that I have acquired from them. I will put a link in the description. Just wanted some more kind of vertical terrain, even though it is kind of, I suppose some people might say it's gothic because they're like 40k, but I think it works for AOS as well.
Yeah,
so very happy with it.
There's no Space Marine insignias anywhere.
Exactly. It's just, and I think it looks great on the field. So we'll go through the terrain. So we've got everything, because we're in the realm of Ulgu, everything is overgrown, but we rolled for everything else. This is commanding to Nick's delight. We have deadly. We have
Mythical?
Nope, that is arcane, I believe. We have another bit of commanding. Nick got very excited when there's a second bit. We have sinister. We have damned, and then we have more commanding, where Nick could barely contain himself.
Yeah, my general wasn't that. I keep thinking that.
You were very excited about this.
Well, yes, I've wanted to use the those ones for a while now, and just because I've seen a lot of other battle reports using them, and
Yeah.
commanding so much better. Like it adds so much more depth because obviously there's.
Is this the first time you used it?
No, it's like this third time on the channel.
No, but have you been benefited?
Oh yeah, I mean.
Yeah. So what you're saying is you've still used this terrain more than I've ever used my Seraphim terrain.
Yeah.
Excellent. So what's the narrative for this game, guys? I think the Sallow Legion and the Blades of Khorne are continuing their march after beating back the Ogre Moor tribes, but this territory seems to be infested. An infestation that we are familiar with. It is the Maggotkin of Nurgle. Dun, dun, dun. And this is a clash for this territory. So we'll go through deployment. Nick, walk us through.
Flies on the flank because they're better nowhere else. I kind of forgot about this one because I may be deleting it soon. We've got some on the boat as well, the flagship, and I've just got like Blightkings in front of the Glottkin, maybe Marauders to clog up this centerpiece. Feel no pains all round, and that's basically they're just like at the ruins.
Awesome. I'll go through mine, so we'll go from the far right. We've got some Knights from the Sallow Legion with some Reavers in front of them to act as the screen, as I do, with some Blood Warriors behind. We've got the Slaughter Priest in there with the Killing Frenzy. We've got the Blood Secretor, the other Slaughter Priest, then we've got Hroth'gar on Sally behind, leading the force. We've got some more Blood Warriors with the Gore Axes and Gore Fists. Reavers out front, again, nice screen. We've got the other unit of Knights, and then on my far flank I've gone for the Bloodthirster just to be a problem. Just to be a problem for Nick in his side, because there's 28 wounds right there.
Yeah.
That's nuts. It's pretty cool, but it's nuts. So I did finish deploying first, because I only had 5 drops, Nick's had 7. Who are we going first, I hear you ask? Well, I can tell you, the wait is over. It'll be Maggotkin of Nurgle. Turn 1. Before we get into this game, I would like to give a huge shout out to all of our patrons that continue to support the channel. It is growing steadily, and without you guys, I mean, you do so much. It really does mean the world to us. But I will thank our new patron, Gavin Marlowe, for joining. Just another beast to the layer. So thank you guys. You are absolutely amazing. So this is meant to be done before the battle round, I guess, but we're rolling for the Nurgle of Corruption. 6. That's going to be the good one. I think the
Rampant disease.
Yeah, the good one.
Where the clock begins.
All right, so we're back with the hero phase. 'Cause I think you have to do it at the start of your hero phase.
Yes.
Yeah, so hero phase turn 1. Maggotkin of Nurgle. Start of the hero phase. Maggotkin of Nurgle. Nick, what are you doing, sir?
Rampant disease first.
Yes.
At the start, so I roll D3.
Okay, D3. Rolling a D3. It's a 1.
1. So I choose one unit that's holding within 12 of each other.
Okay.
And I do D3 more wounds.
What would you like to
choose?
choose?
Your priest.
Which one?
There's 2 of them, isn't there?
There is.
Yeah, we'll just choose the one I can see.
The bronze flesh one?
Yeah.
Okay, D3 mortal wounds.
Mortal wounds. It's 2.
It's 2 mortal wounds. He's down to 4 remaining.
It's fantastic for me.
What's next?
Then we've got the the words.
We've got the words, people.
The roll of a 6, if I heal them or 6 or more wounds, I'll just
Doesn't
say
matter.
that the ability goes off, but it doesn't matter.
It doesn't matter.
There is
Contagion.
Yes, contagion. That's the one.
I think that's what you're thinking, but
pus, slime, maggots. I'm trying to think of words here. So I get 3 for being in mine.
Yep.
I get 1 for you not being in mine.
Okay. So 4.
I get D3 from the tree, and I get 1 for yours.
So it's 4 contagion plus D3, 3 for being in this territory, and 1 because I'm not there.
Yes.
And then D3.
This tree gives me yes.
Hooray! So 7.
And
7.
So I got 7.
Yes.
7 is favourite number.
It is the blessed number.
And I'll probably be growing a tree.
Yes.
But it's done the end of the movement phase.
That's fine. So we'll go on to the... Oh no, spells.
Yeah, that's the end of the start of the hero phase.
Cool.
We're going to put Blades of Putrefaction on... Actually, let's do Freshly Abundance first.
Okay. What's that do?
It's cast on a 7, and it basically doubles their wounds. So if they have a 1 wound model...
Wow, that's good.
Yeah.
Okay.
But if I get it off, you know me on spells.
Yep.
Well, that's a good gun. So
no, I don't know you in spells. Okay.
So the Marauders count as having 2 wounds each.
That's nuts.
Yeah.
Okay, carry on.
And
Blades?
Yes, Blades of Putrefaction from because you can cast 2 but only unbind 1.
Okay.
The Blades I will also go on the Marauders. Cast on a 7 again.
There we go. That's the Nick I know. 6611. Right. I believe Nick wants to pop Morbid Vigor.
Yes, I'm just checking when it's done. Yes, it is done.
Cool.
So I do have 1 command point for the hero phase.
Yep.
1 command point for commanding terrain.
Yep.
From my Harbinger being there.
Yep.
And then 1 because
bought
my battalion.
No,
not battalion. I bought 1.
Cool.
So I'll spend 1.
Yep.
And Morbid Vigor is issued.
Within 7 of the Harbinger, 5 up DPR to Mortals.
Yes.
Which this guy is for some reason.
Yeah.
But yes.
So Harbinger Mortals is that, and then it's Demons is
That's
thing.
fine. Yeah. All right. So with movement.
Yes.
Oh, by the way, there is a feculent armor over here. If you didn't notice it, just thought I'd show you. We'll be back with movement coming up next.
The end of the movement phase. Many things have happened.
Oh,
We'll start off with the flies.
I must mention that deadly. Just FYI.
Yeah, I'll be taking some deadly.
Yeah.
But I'll also, if they were magic users, it's for positioning, folks. But yeah, I will take that in a minute. I can do it now if you want.
Yeah,
it's
why
a
not?
roll of a 1, isn't
Roll
it?
of a 1.
Haha, it's a 3. But yes, I have moved them up. They haven't got their full distance. I was going to try and go for objective 4 and just fly right in there. But yeah, I've just kind of solidified this entrance point to protect myself from this demon.
The Bloodthirster,
20 away.
Basically, that was always an option, and that's why I deployed the Bloodthirster there to try and either come forward and come to me, or be a deterrent.
Flies versus the flies.
Yeah.
And moving over to this side, the Marauders, who are really bloated after their first dinner, have marched into battle. And so they're like 40 wounds right there. That's their debut.
That's 80 wounds.
I cast a spell, guys! Yeah, so they've moved up to the centre point, supported by both heroes. Glottkin in all his glory. The guys on top have been taken off because they're wobbly and I want to magnetise them.
That's fair.
This unit of 10 Blightkings has moved up just to be in range of that objective. And then I've spawned a tree! So I'm growing some trees! This is like my little garden over here, just doing some gardening. And also, Gutrot Spume has entered the battlefield. I was going to go for the other side, but I think I'd like my odds. I don't necessarily like my odds against the Greater Demon.
Look at him with his towering arrogance.
Yeah. There is a charge that is possible due to the +1. So if I get boxcars, I think we'll check it as 11 as well. I get +1 to my charge, so on 11 or a 12, I can get in there. And it would really kind of clog up the lines. It would get me that objective as well.
He's making me think, people. I don't like to think.
But it's dice roll, guys, and we all know how dice roll goes. But yeah, that's the other movement. There is no shooting because the Glottkin is out of range with his obnoxious 1 shot.
There is one thing we've done every time out of sequence. That's auxiliary objectives.
Yes.
We forgot to mention them. I'll just go through mine. The Bait.
Which is the
Reavers
Moot of Reavers at the front, yeah.
And cornered, I have to get one of your heroes. Sorry, I have to get 2 of my units within 3 of one of your heroes. to get that auxiliary.
Two of mine in front.
Two of my units into combat with one of your heroes, so you're cornered.
Okay, so you basically claim that before Battle Round 3, won't it?
Well, it depends if I can multi-charge.
Just do it.
And what are yours, sir?
Mine is Assassinate, of which Philip chose
Hroth'gar, because why wouldn't you go to kill Hroth'gar?
Need to try and kill him again, you know.
Yes.
How many times can you kill a guy? Has he got 9 lives?
He is part feline. He is part cat.
And I also chose... The second auxiliary objective that I chose was Defender. So, as long as Phil's units don't make it into my territory by the third battle round...
No, by the end of the game.
By the end of the game. And they've got to be there.
They've got to be there, yeah.
So it's kind of like send a guy off to sit in the corner. Maybe Khorne wants to view my garden.
Maybe.
But yeah, so that's all that. I remembered things. Drum roll, please, because I've got an exciting charge over here.
That was a terrible drum roll. Oh, so there is one thing we have forgotten, but we're going to do it now. It's no problem. We're okay with it. So what is it, Nick?
I am using my general's once per game ability.
Yep.
With his command
trait
to tick the clock back once.
Nice. Okay.
Or forward once.
Yep.
The spell is worded differently. And basically, what it means is I'll be on number 5, which is Nauseous Revulsion.
Yep.
Reroll wounds of 6 or more for attacks made by enemy units against Nurgle. So basically, It's harder to wound me.
Excellent. Yeah, that was meant to be in the hero phase, but Nick was always going to do it, so we're doing it now. So charge phase, we've got one charge. The towering arrogance of Gutrot Spume and his retinue.
On an 11 or 12, I will be in contact with the Reaver.
Because I have to kind of move around.
No, that's
fine.
A
6 total.
Do you know why, folks? He was arrogant about it.
He was so cocky that he tripped. Does Gutrot himself want to go in? Go on.
No. So this unit is outside of 9 with the movement. So he would actually, because he doesn't get any pluses as well. Right. He gets a plus.
So that will be the end of the turn. Nick, how many points are you scoring, my friend?
3.
1, 2, and 3. So we're going into Khorne, turn 1. There's nothing else to declare. When does your cycle tick? Battle round.
Yeah.
Okay, so not...
Actually, I think it's in the hero phase.
But, well, yeah.
Battle round it ticks, but hero phase
That's fine.
happens.
But right now I'm re-rolling wound rolls of 6 against you.
Yes.
Good to know. Right, so we're back with Khorne hero phase, turn 1. Blood for the Blood God, Skulls for the Skull Throne. Hero phase, turn 1. So, Bronze Flesh, needing a 4. Yes, gets it. The Knights will have +1 to their save, because I set them up wholly within 16.
Yes.
Bronze Flesh onto the Knights, +1. Next, the Slaughter Priest you can't really see in here. We'll try Killing Frenzy. Okay, that's not flat, so I'll re-roll that, if I can get the dice. Yes, Killing Frenzy will go onto the far unit of Knights. So +1 to hit.
Nice, okay. So +1 to hit and +1 to save. So I see where your defense is, mechanism.
And then this guy will try and cast the Hex Scourge of Skulls. Or say cast, summon. Yes, they go off on a 4, we'll set them up and move them. The skulls phase into being, wholly with an 8 of the Slaughter Priest within 6 of each other. Then they're going to make a move of 8 inches and they're going to go straight up. So that's just before. So this one will end up here, like so. And this one will move straight forward and end up like so.
Within 12? Are they within 12?
That one definitely, yes, they are.
Okay, so they're both within 12. So that will happen, fun stuff in my turn if I cast any spells.
Correct, and we might as well do it live. The Wrath Axe from the one in here. He gets it.
Okay.
All right.
Nice.
Cool, I'll set up the Wrath Axe. So set up wholly within 8 of this priest, and it's going to move 8 and basically end up like so. So you've got some judgments coming for you, my friend.
Yeah, that's going to...
Can you imagine seeing that? 2 skulls appear, and this axe just goes...
The axe was centerised to the skull.
That's
it's
what I
like
mean,
cleaving its path.
It's cool.
But it's fine, they have extra wounds, you know.
And then we'll go on to the hero phase proper, where there's only one thing I'm going to do, because all Bloodbinds and Blood Balls are out of range, guys. So I've made sure they're wholly within 18. I will give the Knights of Chaos to this unit of Knights. So they're +1 to hit and reroll charges.
And +1 to hit anyway from the...
Killing Frenzy.
Yes.
So they're +2 to hit currently.
Damn.
So that'll be them. I've got 4 command points, well now 3. I started with 2 because I've got a battalion and I bought a command point.
Also, you remember to deploy your general in range of a commanding point.
I only remembered because Nick told me. So I gained command point for commanding and I gained command point for the my turn.
Yes.
So down
for the my turn.
For the my turn.
But yes, that's hero phase done.
Movement.
Yes.
End of the movement phase. Let me walk you through what I've done going from left to right. I thought I was just going to be aggressive, be aggressive with the Bloodthirster. He's about 9 or 10 inches away, so can't get the breath weapon in, but can flail some Blightlords. Blightlords. Moving over, so the Reavers have run forward. Pretty much everything ran that didn't need to be a screen, with my Knights of Chaos shifting to the right slightly with their bronzed flesh. Blood Warriors and the Slaughter Priest have moved forward. The Slaughter Priest kind of moving laterally to get close to the Skull Altar, but are being protected. Hroth'gar's moved forward. Moving over, so actually behind here, the Slaughter Priest has just moved forward, but staying in the terrain. If you can see him back there. There he is. And the Scrater has moved over. I did have to use Command Point to make it a 6 to get him to move further. I'll explain why in a minute. These Blood Warriors have moved forward along with the Reavers, again running to create a screen. Well, these Knights have moved their 10 inches to try and get a charge onto the Blightkings in the corner to try and stop their advance, as it were. So I've ran 6 because his aura of 24 inches, because of the Gore Pilgrims, does basically reach to about here, roughly, so I can try and get the Knights in if they make their charge and still retain the +1 attack while still keeping the +1 attack within these Knights. Right, so that is the movement phase. We'll go on and do some shooting coming up next. Okay, so he's going to take the Blood Flail and whip it back and forth. The Hellfire Breath is out of range. 3's to hit. He hits on a 4. Wounds on a 3. It wounds. It's a -1 rend, mate.
Okay, so they got a 5 up save.
5 up.
Kind of need to make this because it appears that it's 6 damage, which can't kill a fly, but can dreadfully wound it.
Oh, absolutely.
So it's rend. So yeah, 5 up. It's a 6.
No problems.
No flail for you.
Just bangs off the bug's armour. That didn't make sense. Right, charge phase. This is a 9-inch charge. I get no bonuses to this. I get a 9.
Nice.
I actually kind of didn't want him in, but he's going in! so
then ending it within half an inch.
And then the one that I actually care about, over here,
Do-do-do-do.
they get to re-roll this. They get a 6 +1 because of their Hornblower. I will measure that up. So, with the +1, that does complete their charge, but I'll only get a couple in to strike after piling in. So I'm thinking I might want to re-roll it.
How are you re-rolling it?
With the Knights of Chaos.
Banner.
No, command ability. The Knights of Chaos gives them +1 to hit and re-roll the charge.
Okay, that's good then.
So I think I'm going to do it because it's free. If I don't make this charge, it's not that big of a deal.
Fair enough.
But I'd like more than a 6.
You're in a good position to do it next time.
A 5-inch charge. No, they fail.
Okay.
I'm okay with failing that charge because the Bloodthirst is in. It's not guaranteed that he's actually going to.
I mean, he flailed that guy, but
Yeah, so that's fine. We can wait till next turn for that.
No more charges?
No more charges, so we'll go on to the Bloodthirster. So I roll for Kartoff, the Blood Hunger. It doesn't really matter because he's got no command abilities, but just so we know, no, I'm not striking at the start of the combat phase. I'm not going to pop any command abilities because I'm re-rolling 1s anyway because of Locust Fury.
Yes.
So I'm going to just go for it. So 6 attack.
I
am going to pop 1 command point for all-out defense though.
Okay, that makes sense.
Yeah.
I am actually out of range, so wholly within 18 of my general to do all-out defense. Sadly, even if I would have lost a guy to a flail, the unit wouldn't be wholly within. Yeah. So my boo-boo.
Okay, so let's go on. So 6 attacks. I'm hitting on 3s, re-rolling 1s because of Locust of Fury. That's what I like to see. Okay, nice. You're not minus to hit or anything, are you?
No.
Then re-rolling 2s to wound, not re-rolling.
6s. You have to re-roll.
No 6s. So 5 -2 rend.
They do have a 4-up save.
They do.
Goes down to a 6-up. Goes up to a 6-up.
Yeah, up to 6-up save. Or down 6-up. Who cares?
Reducing their armor.
Yeah.
I saved 1. I saved 2.
Nice.
So 3d3.
So I do 2, 3, 4 damage. Hooray!
Okay, so a bug gets a bit of his abdomen cut off.
Well, you got disgustingly resilient, don't you?
Oh yes, I do. So 3, you say? No, 4.
4 wounds total.
4 disgustingly resilient saves.
I do 4 damage! Hooray!
Like previously mentioned.
Ah, you lovely swingy bloodthirster.
So yeah, I will, as it's in combat, I will pile in with them. I won't get, because the fill's piled out a little bit, still remaining within half an inch.
Yeah.
But it means only 2 flies will be able to attack. So let's see what they can do.
Cool. After the piling in, 2 are able to attack the bloodthirster. Go for it.
So this is their blighted weapons.
Sweet.
Oh,
Alright.
that's D6 hits.
Yep, so that's actually...
Roll off
Who
the table.
knows? It's actually 3 hits.
So I'll get an extra couple of dice. So if you give me that one, because one missed, and this one also... Oh, I had it there. 6 hits out of 6 hits.
Cool. Wounding on.
3... No, yes, 3s.
Looking at 5 so far.
No.
5 saves, no minus, 4 up, re-rolling 1s. I care not. I make all my saves. That's pretty nuts. Next.
2 foul mouth parts.
Excellent.
Because they're foul mouthed.
2 hits, I
Yeah,
assume?
we'll just take this dice. Yeah.
Is it 3s, yeah?
Yeah, 3 to hit. 2 wounds, sorry. 3 from.
4s, re-rolling 1s. I take a wound so far.
Haha!
Hooray!
Then I've got the most important weapon, the stings.
Cool.
I've got 2 stings. Hit on 4s.
There we
Either
go.
fail.
Standard. And what about the bell?
I do have 1 bell in range.
Yep.
The Dolores Toxin.
Yep.
It's also hitting on 4s.
Okay.
So, good luck.
Hooray! Wet fish fight over here. Excellent.
Hey, I took a turn down.
Yeah, that's not bad. So that'll be the end of the turn for me. Now thinking about it, maybe that was a mistake re-rolling charge, but I needed more than just 2 knights in.
You would have probably
maybe got 3
because he's
maybe got 3, but it might have been a mistake. We'll find out because I will lose my buffs next turn unless Nick goes next. Right, so end of the battle round. I gain 1, a 2, a 3 points. Excellent, putting me to 3 points, and that's it. So let's roll for some judgments to see if they stay around or not. So the Wrathax will stay around on a
5+.
on a 4+ because the Holy with an 8 of this priest in here. It stays around. Now the Hexgorger Skulls, do they stay around? They do not stay around. The Hexgorger Skulls do dissipate. Okay, so we'll move on to the roll-off for turn 2, my friend. Are you ready?
No, I haven't got dice.
Well, get a dice.
Or in the middle?
Yeah, sure. You win ties. Hooah! It's a 3. It's a 5, so you get to choose who goes
Question
next.
is, I'm going to be getting -1 to hit.
You are.
So even if I put Blades of Putrefaction on them,
Indeed.
although the Hexgorger Skulls are away, but I get... Yeah,
You're in
so
unbind
there's some
range
things
now.
to think about.
Okay, we'll let you have a think, and then we'll be back with turn 2 for whoever takes it. Right, so we've had some lunch, we've had a little chat, and we still don't know what Nick's going to decide.
I know what the right choice is. I don't know what the right choice is, but I know what I'd like to do. And
Yeah.
there's so many balls that I'm juggling right
Yeah.
now. I think I'm going to take the turn.
Okay.
To keep with the natural flow of things, so Phil doesn't
sure,
get double
sure.
turn into me.
Also, what would you guys have done in this situation, looking at the board state as it is? Just FYI. Interesting. So we're going to go for Maggotkin turn 2. Before we do that, we've got to tick up the cycle of corruption.
Back to rampant disease.
Back to rampant disease. And also, I've got to destroy an objective, which I will have a think about. So I think I'm going to be safe and take the one that I'm probably not going to get anytime soon.
Hey, you don't get my guy as well.
Yeah, I do. Goodbye, Marauder. So I will take the middle objective from Nick. And then we'll go on to turn 2, Maggotkin. Start of the hero phase, so we've ticked back up to rampant disease. So go for it, mate. Okay, it's D3 units. Reroll that, my friend. I can't
It's
see.
a 2 again. I'll choose your slaughter priest.
When you say 2,
It's 2.
as in
D3.
okay, so it's a 1.
Yeah, basically I've got to choose the unit that's...
Yeah,
If it's
that's
D3,
fine.
yeah.
But you rolled a 2,
Yes.
so it's actually a 1 because
Yes.
it's a D3.
Yes.
Okay, confusing. Go for it. Slaughter priest.
Slaughter priest.
Okay.
Can't kill him, but I can definitely
Ooh,
take 3
take him
wounds
down
off
to 1 wound. Watch him kill himself in my turn because that's how it goes. Nice.
Then we've got some virulent discharge. The only unit it really benefits is this unit because it's wounded and I can damage, but
Sure.
I choose one or t'other.
Sure.
So on a roll of a 6.
No, afraid not. Okay, So then spells, I think.
Yes, so...
Oh, Nick gains 2 command points, 1 for the turn and 1 because of commanding terrain with his general.
That's gone now. I will, in my hero phase, do Commanding Vigour.
Morbid Vigour.
Commanding.
Commanding Vigour! you over there, live!
Then I'll... So I'm within Unbind range.
Correct.
So I need a 7 to cast anyway.
Yep.
There's no negatives.
What are you going to try first?
There's no minuses.
Okay.
To this. Fleshy Abundance.
Okay.
Onto this unit.
Sure.
I only ever get it one game.
Everybody gets one. Right, so that does fail. So Mystic Shield.
Yeah.
This is your last spell.
Yeah.
Okay.
We have got... What's the spell from the round? That's 6...
It's the 7 dice, anything under an unmodified save does a mortal wound. Good against taking out Reavers.
What's the range on it?
12, I think.
Oh, okay, yeah. No, I'm not range of that.
Mystic Shield?
I think it's a Mystic Shield. Oh, Arcane Bolt!
Okay.
Arcane Bolt!
Mystic Shield going off on a 6. Go on then. A 4? Dude.
Fine.
Normal magic has returned to Nick. So after that magic phase, or hero phase, Morbid Vigour has been popped, no spells have been cast.
I'm thinking of doing the +1 attack
Ooh,
from him.
okay.
So it's Lords of Space and Time or something crazy.
We slam now, boys.
I've got the token. Lords of Nurgle.
Okay, so...
it costs a command point, and everyone within 14 inches of the Glottkin gets... So it's not holding within
That's
either.
nice. 14 as well.
Yeah.
That's pretty tasty. That's a very nice command ability. We'll check it out, and then if that's the case, we will definitely pop that. He's nodding his head.
I am nodding.
Cool. But we're back with the movement phase, I think, isn't it? Unless there's anything else we've
No,
forgotten.
there's no more. There's no more things.
Okay.
Here.
Excellent.
Yeah.
Before the movement phase, we've just got to do some contagion. So you get 3 for being territory,
Yes.
and then what else do you get?
3 for being in your territory,
Yep.
and then I get 2d3 for each tree.
Cool. Excellent.
Tasty.
Nice.
So 9, 10.
Woo!
Up to 10.
Nice. 10 contagion.
And I may or may not spend them.
Excellent.
After the Blood God Khorne destroys a centre objective with a lightning bolt of magma, the Marauders are like, oh, hell to this, we're going to charge in, followed by their lovely big trio of brothers to... Basically, he's like pushing them on. I'd like to
brothers,
think.
but 2 are weirdly absent.
No, they're there. They're like, hanging onto the foot somewhere. Have moved up to the centre to try and get your centre objective, because ours randomly got destroyed by a god. The Harbinger of Decay has moved into the terrain to get a buff on his save.
Yep.
Also to give that bubble of reroll 6s to hit, because he's got the Witherstave.
Witherstave, yeah, nice.
He's within 7 of Marauders, and also the Glottkin, and also this unit here, for the moment. I did summon a tree as well at the end, so I'm just trying to basically grow my garden, and that's probably where I'm going to get all the points from.
Sure.
But they did run, so they're able to still charge, because they're within range of Effectlint and Armour.
Yep.
These guys literally just moved 4, because you're already 7 inches away from a charge.
Yeah, absolutely.
So they're just going to get in there. I think there's a double charge here to try and get that objective. I don't think you've got enough bodies
honestly,
on there.
I think you're going to really crush me this turn.
But yeah.
Or at least cripple me quite a lot on the objective game. Basically, it was good in this sense for you to take this turn, because you're going to probably rack up a lot of points, and I'm going to be fighting from the back foot.
Yeah, definitely. Push into your territory, basically.
Yeah.
I would... the Lords of Nurgle is just within range of this guy right here. So I'm going to be getting an extra attack to that unit. More importantly, the Marauders, so they're going to be getting all their buffs. It's weird that it's within, so it's like a short range.
It's not book.
Yeah, it's all book.
But
yeah, I'd like to know how they would.
Probably within 21. That's what we're going to do.
Probably, or 14. But yeah, so that's the end of the movement phase. I do have 1 shooting attack from the Glottkin.
Yay!
Because that's going to be funny. I don't have a dice. Oh yeah, I do have a dice present. We'll roll that now. He hit.
What's he shooting at?
He's shooting at. Sorry, I didn't say the warriors, the blood warriors.
Oh, right, okay, cool.
Because the Reavers are already going to die from that. It's 4s to wound.
There we go.
Fail to wound.
We'll be back with the charge phase?
Yes.
Nice. With a cry, the Marauders and Flamehead, look at this flaming head, is going to charge in. Let's roll it up. The lowest dice gets changed to a 6.
He's the chieftain.
He's the chieftain. He set his head on fire. So that is going to be an 11-inch charge.
Yeah.
The first time seeing these Marauders, I know what they can do, but that is an obnoxious rule, and I love it. So an 11-inch charge, do you get pluses for banners or anything?
So it goes up to you take the highest number, and then you get +1 to it. So it's
what I said is,
rules.
do you get +1 to charge?
Yes.
Yes, so it's a 12-inch charge. No. Excellent. Yes, it's a 12-inch charge.
The 5 goes to...
The lowest dice turns to a 6, then you get +1.
The lowest dice is... No, it turns...
No, the lowest dice turns to a 6.
Oh, wow.
My friend. So that's an 11-inch charge. We will double check that because now we're both questioning each other.
Lords of Change.
So we'll find out, but I think it's the lowest dice gets changed to a 6. So that will actually be a 12-inch charge because the drummer or the hornblower gives a +1. So we'll show you how they end up crashing into the lines of Khorne. Crashing into the line of Blood Reavers. They are not long for this world. What's next? Oh, staying outside of 3 of the Artefacts. Very carefully placed.
Yes, and daisy training within 7
yes.
to get Feel No Pain.
Absolutely.
These Blightkings...
They can charge because they are within 7 of a Feculent Narmor.
Yep, so that's a 9, 10, because...
they get pluses.
Pluses because of their bell.
We'll crash them in. Ending the charge, going into the other line of Reavers. Basically, we've got it so this guy's just within 7 of the Harbinger to add Morbid Vigour. Next.
Gutrot Spume.
Okay, go for it.
Going right in there.
4
You've
and
got
a something.
10.
A 10, yes.
He's going to go there.
Sure. He's going to jump in there and be like, hey guys, if his base fits.
Placed.
Excellent. Now the Blightkings. Getting a 3 and a 7 total because they get +1. So we'll move them in. A mass of blubber and bile into the Chaos Knights and those poor Reavers. Is that the end of your charge phase?
Yeah, I'm not going to charge the Glottkin because he's in ranges.
Fair enough, yeah. Because he's a nice bubble of everything.
Yeah, it's not going to affect the last unit in Gutrot, but Gutrot was his own plan anyway.
Yeah,
so.
Of course. So we'll go into the combat phase. Start of the combat phase, anything to pop for you?
So I go first.
Correct.
There are already 3s. Do I need to make... No, I don't need
No,
to
don't waste the command point, mate.
I think Gutrot
Yep.
is going to use his ability.
Oh yeah, okay.
Which is clutching Pestia pods.
Pseudo something or other. Pseudopods.
At the start of the combat phase on 4+, so basically I'm going to choose the champion.
He's not within an inch. Champion is over here.
Oh, he's on the wrong side. Okay,
the banner or this guy?
The banner or... Yeah, go for the banner. Can he attack?
He can!
He can.
Hooray!
I grabbed the horse instead.
Exactly.
And the horse doesn't like tentacles
No.
anyway. I'm not within range of any heroes, are there? There's no
Well,
heroes.
isn't Gutrot a hero?
No.
My heroes?
Yeah.
No, they're all the way back over here.
Yeah, so that won't matter. And I think... I don't know if I need the all-out attack or out of defence. It's just... There's
Probably
hardly
not.
any rend.
There really isn't.
And there's no bubbles over here.
Nope.
So it'll have to be wholly within 18
Correct.
of a general, wholly within
Correct.
12. So, yeah, we're just going to...
Well, I'm going to roll a 4+ and see if I strike first in my start of the combat phase stuff.
Yeah, that makes sense.
So I'll get some dice. Well, a dice. Cart off the blood hunger. Does it awaken? No, it does not. See, I got it twice last game. None this game.
Okay.
See, it's all good.
So what I'll do is, because I'm not scared of Reavers or Knights...
I may be popping a command ability. Unsure yet.
Okay.
That's a big fat no from me. No command abilities to pop I want to pop. So it's all over to you, my friend. Who is striking first?
It'll be the bees.
The bees! They're
I'll
piling
be getting
in.
3 in and they'll be benefiting from the +1 attack, but
Cool.
that's about it.
Alright, so 3 are in range, but they all have +1 attack to all their weapons because it's just within 14 for the, what's it called? Lords of Nurgle command ability. So let's go.
He basically keeps the... So there's 3 of them, they each have 3 attacks with their blight weapons. That's 12 attacks.
Excellent.
So it's almost like he is in range.
Yeah, exactly.
I'll roll them here, hitting on 3s. 6s explode.
1 6.
So we've got 3 misses.
Correct.
And this 6 is in fact a 5.
Oof, add in
So we'll
4
add
more dice.
That one and 4 more. And then we are wounding on 3s. With 4 fails.
So we're looking at
that's
3, 6, 9 wounds so far. I have a 4-up save. I don't want to see any 1s. I saw 1-1. But I saved a lot, so I only take 3 wounds so far.
Yeah.
3 damage in the pool. Let's move on. So that's going to be 1.
There's 2 toxins, Dolores toxins, which are the bells.
Yep.
Which is here and here.
Yep.
They normally have 1 attack, but they hit on 4s. They got 2 attacks each.
Yeah,
now.
cool.
So 4s. Nice.
Okay.
They are wounding on 3s.
Ooh.
Oh.
1.
Yeah.
Minus
2 rend.
Ooh, 6-up save. I fail it.
2 damage.
Oh, nice. Down to 8.
Then we have foul mouth parts because they're telling you lies, which is also the right amount of attack.
Shut your foul mouth.
Technically, it's netting me 1 attack.
It's true. True.
These are 3s and then 3s. So
Okay.
quite a few misses.
Bit of a whiff.
The mouth parts are a bit. It's because they're doing too much talking. That's why.
Of course. 2.
2. Yeah.
No rend. I make 1, fail 1, down to 7.
And then, last but not least, my favourite bit,
The stings. Here we
So
go.
hitting on 4s. Come on, baby.
3. Average.
And they're wounding on 3s. Oh
Nice.
yes.
Minus 1.
Minus 1 rend.
5-up save. I make 2,
No way!
fail 1. D3. 3 damage, down to 4 remaining. A good hit.
I like that.
A very good hit. So it's my pick.
It is.
These, I mean, I might kill 1 or 2 Marauders. Is it going to make a difference? Your Battle Shock, how many command points do you have left?
2.
Nope.
Nice.
These Reavers, not really. I think it's kind of got to be.
I think I dragged the Warriors in as well, technically.
Potentially, you might have. So I'll go back with the Knights and I'll see what I can do with the piling in. Okay, so I've got 3 Lances and 2 Horses into Spume and 2 full Knights into this unit of Blightkings. So I'll do the 3 Lances into Spume, hitting on normally 4s, +1 because of Killing Frenzy, +1 because of the Knights of Chaos. It's hitting on 2s.
Which is all still, it remains on you, doesn't it?
Till my hero phase, yeah. 2s to hit. Okay, glad I got the pluses. Then 3s to wound. We have 7 wounds, no rend.
Okay, here's a 3-up save. 7 saves to make. Oh, he takes a wound.
The horses will do it.
He took a wound. Matt, English.
2s to hit with the horses. Ah, you suck, horses. 4s to wound. 2 wounds, no rend.
2 more saves. Make them both.
He has a beefy save.
I'm gravy.
Then into the Blightkings.
Yes. So there's 2 horses attacking. And
I've got +1 attack because I'm wholly within 24 of the...
Yes, there is a buzz grate around there, guys. Honest to God.
Yep. So champion and a regular banner into the Blightkings. 2s to hit. Okay. I'm just going to ignore that. Then 3s to wound. 1 measly save. No rest.
This is into the Blightkings, isn't it?
Yes.
Saved with affliction.
Well, it's all down to the horses. 2s to hit. Okay, good. Better than your masters. 4s to wound. Oh, yeah, look at you go!
Look at them go! 5 saves to
Good
make.
kill, guys.
Oh, that's where all the... Look at that. They just killed a Blight King.
Hooray! Horses are doing it for themselves.
I'll remove that guy and be back with my pick.
6 are in range to swing with 4 attacks each because of the Lords of Nurgle.
Yes.
Cool, let's do this. Bye, Reavers.
Hitting on 3s.
Oh man, look at
6
this.
So...
Stop!
There's a lot of misses here. There's a lot of 2s, so I reckon it's weighed out.
They're already dead. Okay, let's...
These are d6 each, so there's 14, 18. So there's 18 hits. So there's 6.
Okay, rolling to wound. Okay. Come on, Reavers. 6-up save. 16. I need to make 7 of these to live. No, they're dead. So that is, even with the cock dice, that is 100%. Reavers have given me a blood tithe point.
Yes, definitely.
Hooray!
Splat, 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 splat.
Alright, so the Reavers attacking their better model, because let's face it, Reavers kind of suck compared to Marauders. 4s and 4s, 11 attacks, not in range of any buffs. Rerolling 1s because they have got paired weapons. Okay, they must have heard me because they hit really well. Then, oh no, not. Then winning on 4s against the Marauders. We have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 wounds, no rend.
5-up saves. Haha.
Well, morbid vigour.
Yeah, I'm just going to double check their save. with their Darkwood shields, I nearly messed up that word, it goes for a 6 up to a 5 up save, so it failed twice. It is only 1 damage, so 2 disgusting resilient, as I have daisy chained my models.
Daisy chained.
Ha
Oh man, didn't even kill
But yeah, so don't care. I'll be striking back with probably over there with the knights.
So 5 in range to attack the knights. Here we go.
Threes.
No Ooh,
look at all those 6s. They're
tasty.
I like how it's unmodified now. As
Yeah,
well.
man.
So there's
better.
5 that are d6.
Yep.
Which go to 8 and 6 is 14.
14 extra on top of this 7, so
21.
21. 21 wound rolls.
Yes.
Alright, let's count them up. 12 save on the knights, so 4 plus. I lose 1, 2, and a bit. It's 2 knights and a little
And
bit.
a third.
Correct. Well, not a third, but yeah.
Yeah,
A third of a knight. I thought you meant a third knight. So 1, 2, and one's got 2 wounds left. So the Blob Warriors are going next. They've got 1, 2, 3, 4 regular guys and 1 Gorglaive in range. So that's going to be 3 attacks each because they're in range of the banner.
And they are within 12 of the Witherstave, so they're re-rolling 6s to hit.
And 1s to hit because of the paired Goraxes.
Well, let's see if you mathematically increase that. So yeah.
Right, so the Warriors, the Blood Warriors, can they show them their mettle? Hitting on 3s, re-rolling 1s and 6s. Okay, so I see a lot of 2s there. I don't see any 6s. A couple of 1s. Okay, they still missed. Then 4s to wound. Yeah, no rend on this. So we're looking at 4 wounds, no rend.
4 saves. Oh yeah, they shrug it off.
Morbid Vigours.
Oh yeah, that's a good point. Morbid Vigors, because he is in the I was about to say in the mountain. Then he's not
In the mountain.
No.
2 wounds go through so far. Okay, we'll move on. Gorglaive, go on, swing wildly. 3s to hit. Okay, reroll the 6. Yeah, didn't make a difference. 3s to wound. 3 wounds, -1.
So 5 up.
6 damage total.
6. Disgustingly resilient.
Morbid Vigour.
That's the one.
Only 2 more.
So I'll put them on the. I basically should have stated that I'm putting the wounds on the Blightlord because he's got an extra
So the
wound.
Blightlord is slightly
So
fatter.
he's the guy at the back there with the big glaive. So he's got
Nice.
1 wound remaining.
Excellent.
So I'm going to go with Gutrot next. He'll just get his axe out of his pocket.
Alright, let's do it. 3s and 2s. 2 wounds, -2, isn't it? Or -1?
Yes.
We'll roll it, if it might be relevant. No, I definitely pass on a 6, but fail on a 1.
Okay.
How much damage?
2 damage.
2 damage, that'll kill off this knight.
And clenching clusteopods?
Clenching pseudopods.
Pseudopods, yes. So
4.
2 attacks.
Oh, is it D3, not D6?
Yeah, D3.
Okay, cool.
1 wound.
Wait, did they need to roll a hit first?
Yes, so they hit
3s?
Hit on 3s, wound on 4s.
Okay. 1 wound. Any rend?
No.
4 up. Nope. How much damage?
A damage.
Just 8 damage. 1's down to 2 remaining, the banner bearer.
It's actually hitting on 2s, but...
Oh, random. Okay, cool. Alright, so then moving over to me, it will be the Bloodthirster, who is quite badly wounded. Bloodthirster! He's going to pile in and get 2 of you in contact. I don't know. Hitting on 3, 6 attacks. Rerolling 1s because of Locust Fury. Alright, then 4s to wound now, because he's super wounded. That's not bad. 4 wounds, -2.
Nice. 3 6-up saves.
Okay,
Ooh.
fail 2, fail 1, fail 2, sorry.
Yes.
D3 each. That's 5 damage total. So
I need an extra 2 dice.
2 dice, I've got them.
Thank you. 5 up, disgustingly resilient.
Please kill a dude. Yay! 4 wounds.
So 3 onto this one, and I'll put the next wound on the next guy, and then, yeah, so save 1, but yeah.
Yeah,
I reckon that's reasonable.
not bad.
Within 3,
So what's the chances these Reavers don't survive this? I think about 100% almost.
The question is, do I need to pile any more models to get more attacks?
We'll have a check. We'll let you pile in. So let me get this straight. How many attacks?
91 attacks.
91!
So there's 30 in range
Yes.
to strike with their 1 inch, but we want 1 inch reach.
Yep,
We have 2 attacks
25
each, plus 1 from the Lords of Nurgle ability with +1 attack. And yeah, so mathing it out, that's 91 attacks. Hitting on 3s because they're over 10,
course.
and with a rend, the Reavers won't get a save, so I think it's safe to say.
I think I'm happy to pull them.
Yeah.
I'm very much happy to pull them. That is another Blood Tithe point, because you're going to get an average of 30 wounds with that, roughly, with 3s and 4s.
But they wear a meat shield, and that's exactly what you want them to be.
Oh yeah, I wasn't expecting much from them.
I haven't actually pulled the warriors into combat.
No, not those warriors.
So that's it for combat, I think.
Gone on to Battle Shock, I think, mate. And I don't think you can fail.
No, I've only lost one model. The unit that came in with Gutrot, I could have put the 4 damage from the knights onto from the Nenes onto the guys. I could put on the Blightlord in the unit, so you actually don't need to, same as what I did with the other unit.
So we'll tally up what you've got points wise, because maybe I should have destroyed one of my points. My objectives. But hey, you live and learn. So let's. It's the first time we've done this scenario. We'll count the points and see what's going on. And do a quick battle shock for these guys. Oh no. Oh no.
So they lost 3. What's their bravery?
I believe their bravery 8. I think one more's fleeing, which will have to be the banner bearer. Bravery 7 plus 1 for the banner. So it's just the champion left. His buffs are going to go away because it's going to be my turn. Nick does score this one and this one. And plus his 2. So that puts him to 4 more points, going to 7. We're thinking about it. Neither of us have done this scenario before, but I think now it probably was a better idea to destroy one of my objectives.
Yeah.
I don't know, actually.
Because I would have still held this.
Yeah, I don't know. Because you still would have got the point for the far one.
Yeah.
I honestly don't know, actually. But this, I don't know how I'm going to deal with this. It's looking pretty grim, but I'm going to fight to my last breath. So we'll be back with Khorne, turn 2. Start of the hero phase. So first of all, my first thing I'm going to do at the start, this is going to move 8. It's got enough move to go over both of their bases, then jump back an inch. So basically on a 2-up, they each take D3 mortal wounds, and then I'm going to choose this guy on a 2-up to take D6 mortal wounds.
Okay.
So I've got the dice here. So D3 on the Glotkin. Yes, he takes 2, so disgustingly resilient.
Yes, dice is...
Morbid Vigour. She takes 1.
Yep.
And then the Harbinger, I'll re-roll that. Yes, takes 1 mortal wound.
Which I shrug on a 5, but I don't, so...
1 wound. And then on a 2+, D6 to the Harbinger. Yes, you take 6 mortal wounds.
Okay then.
Morbid Vigour.
6 saves
from
using Morbid Vigour on the guy that gave Morbid Vigour.
Yes. Takes another 4.
Yes.
Down to 2.
Yes.
Okay. Bronzed Flesh. Let's do this. Yes, onto this unit in front. So they are +1 to their save, because I think I need to have... I need to have them buffed. Actually, I might do it to Hroth'gar, because he's going to just go in this turn, I think.
Okay.
Oh, I don't know. I'll think, guys. 2 seconds. Killing Frenzy from the one under here. Yes, it goes off. I'll put it on...
Just buff 1 unit?
Yeah, I think I might just buff this unit to be kind of deadly.
They are favoured by Khorne today.
And I might just go ham forward, just go for the Glotkin. Okay, so then that is the start of the hero phase stuff. Oh no, there isn't. On a 3-up, I'll get the Hexgorger's Skulls.
Yep.
And I'll cast from this guy. Yes, okay, so they set up wholly within 8 and within 6 of each other, then they'll move.
Do they do damage as well?
No. So what I've done, the skulls have been placed, they were here and here, and then I've moved them 8 to block off this thing, because I think I'm going to ignore the Glotkin, but try and keep him back, block him off. You might have flashbacks to your Great Unclean One with terrain. That might be a thing.
Don't remind me.
So I'll just try and keep him back with spells and judgments. 1 point of order, I put Killing Frenzy on the Knights instead, guys, not the Blood Warriors. So they've got Bronzed Flesh, they've got Killing Frenzy.
So they're +1 to hit and they're +1 to their save?
Yes.
Nice.
So then I think that's everything for the start of the hero phase. We're going to the hero phase proper. Easy thing, I'm going to put the Knights of Chaos on them for a command point. I've got 3 command points because I'm near commanding terrain.
Cool.
So I have two extra, so I'm back up to 3. And then I'm going to Blood Boil. This guy, Blood Boil, needs a 4+. Yes, gets it. So D6 mortal wounds. 6 mortal wounds.
Well, he's only got 2 left.
Harbinger, that's some disgustingly more.
So that's 6, you say?
6, yes.
So probably dead. Yeah, dead.
Got him. Okay.
Took 5. So he basically his rock got boiled off his flesh, and then
Honestly,
his bones got boiled off his flesh.
Absolutely. Right, the next Blood Bowl I'm actually going to put into the Marauders. The reason for this is because I want to get them off this objective and do a lot of damage to them to either force you to spend a command point to keep them here, or lose a lot to Battle Shock. It's the simple option. So on a 4, no, I don't get it. And oh, I am Holly with an 8. Oh, reroll that. Oh, he takes a mortal wound. Wait, it's Blood Bowl. He takes D3. He takes 3 mortal wounds. He's down to 3 remaining on the Sword of Peace and Care.
If only the other guy's on 1 wound.
Yeah, I know. He would have killed himself. So now we'll be back with some movement. So let's see how it ends up.
If I can look down the street.
Oh, looking down the street. Is that a cool photo op? It kind of is, actually. End of the movement phase. Right, so what have we done? The Bloodthirster has stayed in wombat combat. It was that a good move? That's actually, I hadn't actually thought about him. I think, yeah, sod it. He's going to stay in combat. The Knights have moved forward to be just outside of 3 of the Marauders to try and make a charge. They have got the Knights of Chaos and Killing Frenzy. They will hopefully do some damage. The Blood Warriors have moved up to threaten the Marauders, because I'm going to try and clear a lot of them out this turn. Both priests have run out of the ruins just to stay wholly within 8 of the Skull Altar and to be more central. Same with the Blood's Crater, who did run to be more central as well. Blood Warriors have stayed in combat. Hroth'gar has moved up his 9 to threaten the flank of the Blightkings. And this lone knight has retreated from combat, just valiantly, tactically withdrew, some would say. No retreating here, he is no coward, no matter what they say in the tavern. So we'll move on to the shooting phase, where we have a little bit. The Bloodthirster is going to flail and Flame Breath the Blightlords. Right, so here we go. Bloodthirster, this is the flail, hits on a 3. It hits. It wounds on a 3. It wounds, it's a -1 rend. No, I can make it with the same roll. Hellfire Breath on a 2+. Yes, you suffer 1 mortal wound.
I ignore on a 5. I did.
Ah,
These guys are so durable.
Great.
And then we'll be back with the charge phase.
Which we're going to start off straight with the Knights going in a minute. They can't actually fail this charge, so I'm probably going to re-roll it unless they get a nice high number. An 8 should be absolutely fine. Yeah, so 8 total should be absolutely fine for where I want to go. So we'll move them in. Crashing into the front of the Marauders. They are going to be spurred on by their brothers. The Blood Warriors are going to try as well. No pluses or minuses to this. At 7 inches, we'll get them in. I'll show you where they end up. It'll just be like
my favourite number.
Indeed. Blood Warriors crashing into the other flank of Marauders.
There's a lot of crashing here.
Mate, that's all. That's the only word I know.
Stepping on the skulls of the Reavers, who've just been dusted.
Nonchalantly meandering into the combat next to Hroth'gar, who's going to nonchalantly meander into this combat. With an 8, he will get in. So,
favourite number of Khorne.
So now this guy does have impact hits, but I need to remember what they are. I think it's a 2-up, D3 mortal wounds, but I'll check it. Brutish Rampage, 2-up. Yes, the Blightkings suffer 1 mortal wound. Yeah, 1
Which
more.
I don't shrug off. So the Blight Lord at the back here does get hit by impact hits.
Somehow. Start of the combat phase. What am I doing, you may ask? I hear you scream, Phil, what are you doing? Well, I'll tell you what I'm doing. I'm going to do all-out defence on the Bloodthirster for a command point.
Cool.
And then I will roll for Karkadrak, the Bloodhunger. 3 again. Oh man, okay.
3 for 3 on 3.
That hurts so much.
Hey, at least it's not a 2.
Yeah, it's true. So now I've got to think about who to strike first, and I think maybe the Bloodthirster is a good choice, but I'm kind of resigned that he's probably dead, so I'm actually going to do the Knights.
You're going to do the Knights first?
I'm going to do the Knights.
Makes sense.
Just want to try and punch a hole through those Marauders.
Yeah, you probably will with this amount. They're not going to get any saves, they're not got Fleshly Abundance, and they haven't got a DPR save anymore, so they are basically fish in a barrel.
Yeah. So hopefully the Bloodthirster will survive, but if he doesn't, that's okay. So let's get some dice. 16 attacks from the Lances, held down, riding into the Marauders. So they got 3 attacks each because they are wholly within 24 of the Banner Bearer, giving them an extra attack for Rage of Khorne. They're +1 to hit for Killing Frenzy, and they're +1 to hit for the Knights of Chaos. So hitting on 2s with this. Let's do this. It's the Lances. I don't want to see any 1s. I see some 1s.
4 1s.
I'm very disappointed in you. And then we're going on 3s to wound, but they are -2 rend, so you won't get a save. That was abysmal. Great. Great. I
4.
love it. 5 wounds. So
5.
10 die. 2 damage apiece.
Nice. I'll take that from
Could have
somewhere.
been a lot worse, but my knights apparently have pillow. You know those things you get in a pool that are like the foam things that you hit people with? That's what they're running.
It's the RPG aspect, but real life.
Yeah. Going over to the horses, 3 attacks each, 2s and 4s. We have 3, 4, 5 misses, and then 4s to wound, because they are Chaos Steeds. We are looking at 4 at no rend, so 5 up save.
4 Darkwood shields.
Hell yeah, shields up, 2 dry.
That's pretty good.
That's not bad.
Really good. So that's 12 total loss.
12 total loss from the knights. Going over to Nick's pick, and we're going to go with the Nurgle-infested Marauders, readying their weapons and attacking.
Yeah,
Let's
so
do it.
we divide up the dice.
Yeah,
but
we'll
it's
pile
like
in.
looks like about a third on the knights, and then
The rest on the Blood Warriors. Let's have a look. I knew there was a reason why I went with the Knights first, because they've still got the Lords of Nurgle ability. So 45 attacks, this is 35 of them. Hitting on 3s. And we'll re-roll 10 misses, which there looks to be there. The 10 extra. So now this is 45. Okay, making you an extra 5 hits, so now we'll get some wound rolls.
4s to wound.
Not bad. How are we looking at any rend?
-1 rend.
-1 because there's at least 20 of them, right?
Yes, so
Cool.
I've only lost 14.
Yeah, that's fine.
So yeah, out of 4.
A 5 plus save for the knights. So we make 1, 2. You kill 3 and wound another. So we'll take these 3. The champion's dying. These 3 and wound another one down to 2 wounds remaining. So we've got 10, including the champion to Flamehead, hitting into the Blood Warriors.
So yeah, 31 attacks.
31 attacks, hitting on 3s.
4s to wound.
Still looking pretty good.
14 have got through. It's almost like double my favoured number.
Yeah, it's a multiplication of 7 for both times. These are
This
a
is
4
red.
up save.
Yeah.
Because 4 up goes to 3 up because of bronzed flesh. -1 because there's loads of you goes back to 4 up. 6s are a mortal wound back to you though.
Okay.
So we're looking at 2 mortal wounds back to you, and you kill 3, which will die and pile in an attack.
Indeed.
So 3 Blood Warriors are dead, hitting back because of no respite. 3s to hit. Okay. 4s to wound. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. No rend.
Do 5 more Marauders get slapped about with some axes?
He's slapped. Well, 3 do. Cool. Right, so it's the Bloodthirster swinging back now. He's going to level his axe and hopefully kill another one. Let's see what he does. So 6 attacks. Definitely not holier than 24 yet. 3s to hit, re-rolling 1s because of Locust of Fury. Okay, so we've got 4 hits. Now we're wounding on 4s because he's badly injured. We've got 2 wounds, -2 rend.
These are 6s.
Yep. 2d3 damage. 5 damage. Not enough to kill one, but close. Wounds him down to 1 wound.
Nice.
24 attacks going into the all going into the Blood Warriors.
Yeah, I don't feel like there's any point in going into the hero because he's going to heal at the end of
Fair
combat
enough.
anyway.
Let's do this. 3s to hit. Oh man, look at them. A bucket load of hits. Wounding on 3s. No rend on this. Let's count them up. 15 saves of 4+ for the Blood Warriors. A good roll. So I lose 1, 2, and only 2.5. So they will pile in and attack before dying.
Yes.
So actually, I'll just show it. So this guy will go, and that's it. Attacks from the dead Blood Warriors. 3s to hit, re-rolling 1s because of paired weapons, and then wounding on 4s. We've got 2, no rend.
4 up. Oh,
What?
I got a shout when I triumph.
That's fine. You can still do it later.
So.
Do you want to do it now? It's for the rest of the phase.
Yeah, I'm going to re-roll saves.
Cool.
I should have stated.
No, it's
triumph.
fine. That's fine. You can use it now. It's all
So
good.
re-roll saves.
Triumph popped.
Yeah,
Doesn't
didn't
matter. That's a 1 wound.
Takes a wound.
Hroth'gar going next. He's got 6 attacks because he's near the banner for his Hex Battle Axe, which is called the Monarch's Dread. Hitting on 3s. Wounding on 3s. That is 4 wounds, no rend.
4 saves of 4 up.
Reroll.
Rerolling. Yes.
No damage so far. So the Demon Bound Blade hits on 3s. That is a mortal wound in addition, I believe. Let's have a look. One more in addition.
Yep.
So I've got 3 hits and a mortal wound.
Yep.
Wounding on 3s. Well, that's no wounds so far. 1 wound, -1.
Do I make? I don't. Reroll.
Nope. Reroll.
Huh? Oh.
Nope. D3. 2 more damage.
So 3 total.
3
so
total
that kills the
so
guy at the
far.
back.
4 attacks from the tearing horns and claws.
Oh, carry on, yep.
Hitting on 4s for this one. 3 hits. Oh, wounding on 3s. We got nothing. And then we've got 3 attacks from the battering tail. 4s. 1 wound. No rend.
Huzzah!
Huzzah! So
Is that the guy at the back with the bell
Yeah.
dice?
dies. Huzzah!
And then me to
it's terrible.
pile, me to do an attack.
Yes. Here we go. 4 wounds left on a Bloodthirster.
I could pile in, but I'm going to lose an attack by piling in, so it doesn't actually make
Yeah,
any difference.
makes sense.
So these are the blight weapons first.
Yep.
So 3 missed, but this d6 is a 2.
So add 1
add
dice.
Not great, but you're right.
3's to
3's to
wound.
wound.
5?
Yes.
5, 4 up saves. 4 up saves on the Great Demon, rerolling 1s because of all out defense. I take 2 wounds so far, down to 2 left. What's next?
The Dolores Toxins, which there are 2 of in front of him, so that's 4 attacks with those. Oh.
So 1 hit so far,
And a
2 hits.
There was a 6 on the floor as well, guys. So, and
3's to wound.
yes. Come on.
1 wound. He's only got 2 wounds left.
Minus 2 rend.
Yeah, so 6 up. Reroll the 1s. What a beast! Okay, he's lived so far.
4 mouth part attacks. Hitting on 3s.
Okay. Does he get
Wounding
mouth
on
parted
3s.
to death? Oh man, he's gonna get mouth parted to death.
Gumming you up.
He's gonna gum me up. 1 wound.
Okay.
He's got the stings left. So
each
1
have
wound
a sting.
remaining.
So there's 2 stings. They hit on 4s. Is that right? No, they've each got a sting. So there's 2 stings. So that's 4 attacks.
Yes. 4's to hit.
Why do I keep dropping 1?
Nick can't roll dice. We already know
It was a miss
this.
anyway, guys.
3 hits.
Wounding on 3s.
Okay, 2 5-up saves, rerolling 1s. He's probably dead hit. Yep, he's got him, but only just. It's D3 damage, and it finishes him off to the wound. The Bloodthirster goes down and gives me a Blood Tithe point.
So you're up
Alright,
to 4.
up to 4 Blood Tithe. Excellent. And so then we'll go back with me, and I think it's all kind of... You've actually struck with everything now, haven't you?
Yeah, so you've got the warriors here, and also that knight if you want to.
Excellent. Yes,
Go
of
ahead.
course I want to.
Yeah, I'll just hold
Yeah.
the camera and you just attack on my guys, right?
I'll just play the game, you watch. So you did bring the tactically withdrawn knight back in, hitting on 4s because of the lance, winning on 3s. 2 wounds, no rend, sir. I might as well. Horses, we're just going to do it all together. 4s to hit, 4s to wound, 1 more, so 3 wounds, no rend.
Dice! 3 dice!
2 wounds. Well, all right then.
Ah, no deathly? No morbid vigor saves over here.
Bigger.
And then you'll be back with some warrior dice, right?
Yes. Blood Warriors swinging back. We've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 regular. So that's 3 times 6, 18 attacks. 19 because of the champ. Heading on 3s, rerolling 1s. So let's get those 1s out. An excellent hit. Winning on 4s. Blood Warriors, weight of dice. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. That's...
Going back a sec, from the 2 wounds that were suffered from failed saves,
Yeah.
I will re-roll them because that unit is is using the
Triumph.
re-roll saves
Yeah,
triumph.
that's fine.
So re-rolling
He still
takes them because that's what happens.
Then 9 saves
9,
from
so
the, Blood
3,
Warriors.
6, 9 had those dice conveniently placed. 4 up,
Rerollable.
not too shabby.
Not shabby at all. An extra 2 wounds.
So that literally kills the guy at the back.
Correct.
After remembering
I've got-
rules,
I've
it
got-
all makes sense.
I've got the Goreglaive too.
Cool, roll it now.
Cool. It's 2 wounds so far. We've got 1 hit. No wounds. That's the Goreglaive I know and love. Piled in. Lots of attacks. Hitting on 3s, no rerolls. What's the wound? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8.
This is on the Marauders, so they're Darkwood shields. Do they save them? Not
6
really.
times.
So that has dropped me. So there's 21 left.
So that's 15.
Yeah.
Going into Battle Shocks, my turn first, so I'll roll for these. They lost 2. 5, 6, 7. They're actually okay. That's good. Over here, I think I lost 3. I might Inspiring Presence here.
Okay.
Yeah.
Can you fail though?
Yeah, I can on a 4, 5, or 6.
Oh, okay.
Because how many have you got in range of the... We're counted up, so you've got what? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. If I rolled a 6 and lost 3, 7, 8, 9... Oh, actually, I can afford to lose 3. But then do I want to? No, Inspiring Presence. And then over here, Bravery, they're fine. That only goes to 5.
I won't roll for my Marauders. I'll just Inspiring Presence from
the Glottkin.
Yeah, the Glottkin, which has got to be within 6.
Yep, correct. He's not the general.
So that's another command point spent.
And we've measured it. That's all A-OK. So, whoo, that was a crazy turn. So I do retain this one. I don't get this one because they flubbed. And I don't get this one. So I'm only at 1 point, man. Putting me to 4 points to your 7. I could really do with another turn here.
If you go first, though, I destroy an objective.
That's true. That's true. You destroy the middle one.
Yeah.
Also, well, we'll see. But let's roll it up. Let's see. Before we do, Hex Gorgeous Skulls. Go away.
Thank you.
Rathax stays around.
Damn it.
Okay, so the Rathax stays. The Hex Gorger do
They
disappear.
haven't stuck around for long.
They haven't. They haven't done anything actually this
Just
game.
kind of appear, bleed
Yeah,
everywhere, and
then just go away. Yeah. So let's roll off for the turn, my friend. Whoo,
I don't know if this is important.
It's not important for you. It's important for me. Oh, that's it. Okay. So I think after that, it's going to be really difficult for me to get back in the game at this point because Nick's obviously going to take the turn. Makes sense, right?
Yes.
And you're going to claim at least 3 more points. I will get to destroy one, which I don't know which one to destroy. It'll probably be one of the back 2 because I need to keep mine so I can try and take them back. But yeah.
20 Demonettes can probably take... not Demonettes. Why am I saying Demonettes? 20
Bloodletters
could probably take an objective back. If
Probably,
in range.
with 3 extra blood tithe points.
With a reroll of a charge of heroes in range.
Potentially. We'll be back with Hero Phase, turn 3 for Nick, because it makes sense. But I'll have a little think of what I can do, and I'll have a look at my blood type table, and we'll see what comes out. So, because I need to retain all of my objectives, I'm going to please remove the one by your flies, my friends, so at least you won't get that one. Explosion, the Rage of Khorne.
Khornate, lightning bolt, volcanoes.
Absolutely, in this snowy covered land.
Corrupted regrowth. So, my whole army now heals, because it is the 7th stage of the clock. The Glottkin will heal D3.
Up to full.
He is full. I'll leave the dice on him anyway. It's not 9. Corrupted regrowth, heal D3. Heals 1.
Cool.
No other wounds around. So did he suffer? No, he didn't.
No, he's fine.
Okay.
He's gravy.
Then we've got contagion points.
Contagion.
So
and
I'm
items.
still over your side. You're still over my side. So that's
I'm not over your side.
not over my side.
Don't think so. Don't think. Maybe
Let's check
Hroth'gar.
him.
We'll double check. So contagion.
Yes, I did also gain a command point, guys. Going up to 2 remaining.
Yep.
Contagion. I had. Phil's not in my side, so I get 3 for my side plus 1 because you're not in it, and I
Correct.
get 3 for being over Phil's side.
Yes.
And I also get 3d3, so that's 7 plus 3d3
Nice.
from my garden for an additional 5.
Additional 5.
So 7 plus 5 is 14.
Yep.
So 14 plus 3 is 17. So I'm up to 17 contagion.
Nice. And then what else do we have to do? You've done your regrowth.
Yes, I do have Disgustingly Resilient with these guys.
Virulent Discharge.
Virulent Discharge, sorry. Nope, that doesn't go off.
That's on a 1.
And there's... Oh, sorry, here I can do some damage.
Yes,
So on
you
a roll of a
can.
6. Oh,
No.
nearly. They're not in range anyway,
Yep.
so that's fine. And I don't roll for every unit, I just roll for my unit.
Yes.
So that's that.
I will see if I want to do Apocalyptic Fury. Just going in for the rest of this turn. See if it will benefit me at all. Probably won't, but I'll see.
Be summoned back.
Exactly. So I'm not going to spend it. I don't think there's any benefit to me fighting in Nick's hero phase. Let's continue with your spells, mate.
Yes, so I'm going to... Now that the Flesh Gorgeous Skulls are away.
Of course.
You have brought me in for a reroll,
I have.
but I do have 2 spells.
Sweet.
So, and the Bloodthirster isn't there to unbind.
Yep.
So there's no damage in it, it's
No.
just rerolls.
Yep.
Fleshly Abundance on the Marauders.
Sweet. Get a 9 because of -1 for
Yes.
the Skull Altar. I will obviously
Oh, do I re-roll? Can't re-roll it.
re-roll it. It's successful.
It's
An 8.
An 8.
Okay, it's a bit easier. So I will try and unbind. Do I spend my blood? It's Fleshy Abundance, right? This is 2 wounds.
Yeah.
So this is probably what would have made sense to fight with in the start of your hero phase.
Yeah.
I'll just try and unbind it.
Okay.
Need a 9. No, I get a 7.
Okay, so they have an extra wound.
Hooray!
I'll just put a 2
Sure.
next to them so we know
Yep.
they have 2 wounds
No
each.
problem.
I will also try and Arcane Bolt.
Cool, Arcane Bolt. Trying to get rid of the slot.
Yeah,
release. Go for it.
Cast on an 8.
Re-roll it.
Oh, yes.
The loathsome
Cast
sorcery.
on
A 5 does
Which
get
does
it.
cast it.
So I will try and unbind. I unbound.
Okay, no
Got
bolt.
a 10. Yeah, no bolt. No
I'll
chipping
just
off the last
Tendril
guy.
him instead.
Yeah. Cool. Movement phase.
Yeah.
Right, so we'll just do a summary of the movement phase. So this is how it looks at the start.
Summary, starting over this side with his Mr. Pocket Axe. Gutrot Spume!
Gutrot!
He has literally moved 4 inches out of the way to allow his comrades that have just come off the boat with him to get into combat.
Yep.
This unit was going to run a retreat here, but I failed. I only rolled a 1. I didn't want to add a double to run away. I was going to try and get out of range of the Karkadrak dragon, but
It's
didn't.
actually Karkadrak.
Karkadrak. Sorry, I knew I'd said it wrong.
That's fine. I said it wrong all last game.
Glottkin has moved up. He's probably going to charge in and kill some guys there. And the flies are basically just going to finish off the knights on this flank and solidify this objective.
Absolutely.
I did pop Lords of Nurgle. I did forget to say it in the hero phase, leaving me with 1 command point remaining.
Yes.
But there is only 1 shooting attack, which is a Glotkin's ridiculous thing. He's going to be shooting the
Slaughter Priest.
That was the hand of Gork coming in.
Yeah. Poof.
Yeah, so he's going to go for him, so I'll just roll that quickly.
No lookout, sir.
Hitting on a 3.
Oh, yeah. Okay.
Wounding on a 4.
Yay! Okay, cool.
Funny. I mean, I might as well, because it's a shoot attack. It's only a shoot attack.
Absolutely.
We don't have any other shooting,
Charges.
but we do have some charges.
Bring you some charge phase. Buzz, charging in.
I dropped a dice.
Double 1! No, that's almost the opposite.
Can I fly over them?
Yes, you absolutely can. We'll see where you can end up. Ending the charge, going into the knights. Now the Glotkin, the brothers 3, gets a 5. So
He'll charge.
he'll
Just go.
Hello. Crunch and stay outside of 3 of the Wrath Axe. Yes, which looks like he can get within
I
half
can
an
just
inch and do
go
that.
up into that rock there.
So, as you saw, ending the charge. Okay, going next. This unit.
Gutrot Spume first.
Oh, Gutrot's going in. Gutrot is going 11. Crazy.
Can he get
Gutrot.
through this tree?
Probably. Looks like he can. Next unit. Blightkings. Oh, there's Gutrot, by the way, guys.
Getting
5.
+1 to that, so 6.
6. Ending the charge into the knight there. Right. Start of the combat phase. Am I correct in saying that? I think so.
Yes.
Any abilities to pop? You've got 1 command point, correct?
Yeah.
Okay.
Just going to measure a range.
Measuring a range. Right, so what are you doing at the start?
Popping all-out attack on the Glottkin.
Any other command abilities?
No, it's only the last command point.
So now over to me. I will pop all out defense on this unit of Blood Warriors because they're holding within 12 of the Slaughter Priest.
Yes.
So all out defense. My last command point, gone. Okay, so now what are you striking with first?
I will be
Yes.
probably attacking with the Glottkin first.
The Glotkin? Let us pile in the big fellow and attack. His brothers have woken up, and now Gurk is going to strike into the Blood Warriors.
They're having a sleep.
They were. Okay, let's go. 7 attacks because of Lords of Nurgle.
Hitting on 4s
Sweet.
with
All out attack.
Gurk's flailing tentacles.
The Flailing Tentacles.
All out attack.
Look at those 2s. No rerolls.
And winning on 2s. Yeah.
Winning on 2s. 3 at -2, if I'm correct.
Oh, I didn't do.
Oh, well, we didn't do something.
Mountain of Loathsome Flesh on the charge.
Alright, okay, just do it now.
Okay.
2 up?
On 4+.
Okay.
After this model finishes a charge on a 4 up, suffers D3 more wounds. Didn't
No.
remember because I forgot it.
Fair enough. So 3 saves, -2.
No, there's another start of the combat phase thing, but
What is it?
it's I got to roll over your bravery.
Okay,
and you
just,
get -1.
you can't. I'm bravery 6. You can't roll over that. 7 technically. No, 6.
At the start of the combat phase, roll 2d6 for each
Oh,
enemy
2d6.
unit within 7 of this model if the roll is greater than
Cool.
subtract 1. So I can't roll greater than, but I can roll
Wait, 2d6? Or 1d6?
2d6.
Yeah, so you can. Go for it. Greater. No.
And that's what happens when you forget rules, folks. The dice
Okay.
don't like
So I've got 3 saves, right?
Yeah, 3 saves.
-2, but +1 because of bronze flesh. A 5 up. Re-rolling 1s. Take 2 mortal wounds.
Ouch.
And I take 1. 1 goes through. How much damage?
2.
So 2 damage in the pool so far.
Gurks Lumpri Moor.
Lamprey more.
2 hits.
Yep.
2 swoon.
Okay.
2 wounds.
-1. So 4 up. Reroll any 1s. Nope. That's not what I like to see.
2d3.
3. So that's 5 damage in the pool so far.
Then we've got Otto's Poison Slick Scythe.
Okay.
4 attacks.
This guy's up there.
He's been there all along.
So-
And it was a 1 on the floor as
Hitting
well.
on what?
guys.
Hitting on what?
Hitting on 3s.
Okay, so 2 hits.
He's not got a blight weapon, so that's fine.
4s.
1 wound.
Minus.
1.
4 up. Yep, 3 again. How much damage?
D3.
Okay. 2 more damage. That's 7 damage total, the blessed number. So I will remove 2.5. No, 3.5. And they will strike back. No respite. So 3 died. Hitting on 3s. No re-rolls here. Wounding on 4s is into the Marauders, because they're the ones I picked. 4. No rend.
4 5 up Darkwood Shields.
Kill 1.5.
Yes.
So over to my pick. I think I'm going to do these Blood Warriors. So I'm going to attack the unit that I've been fighting. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 normal guys and a Gorglaive.
Okay.
Oh, do you want to pick his weapon? Well, do you want to pick him? Because
I think the Gorglaive's in range.
It's only 1 inch.
Okay, I'll check. Gutrot Spume uses his ability that I did forget, but Phil's kindly let me use it. And he's basically, his tentacles have clutched and grasped at the mouth of the champion of the night. So it's only the Nene that can hit.
The mouth of the champion?
Yeah.
Nice, cool.
Just to like shut him up and he can't do anything.
Fair.
But yeah, so you got some attacks.
Yes.
Do you want to put any into...
Gutrot.
Yeah, because
He's lost a couple, I
this.
think.
No, he hasn't lost any.
No, he hasn't, yeah.
Possible. This guy here,
Yep.
and this guy here.
Can attack him. I'm not going to. I'm going to attack the big unit that I've been attacking.
Agreed! Dice rolls!
Sweet. Blood Warriors. 3s to hit, re-rolling the 1s. Okay, there's a lot of 2s, guys. I don't like seeing that. You're meant to be Blood Warriors, the chosen of Khorne's soldiers. And okay. Winning on
Do you hit on
4.
3s?
Yeah, I do.
That was
Did I
a 3
take
you
a
just
3?
throw away.
Alright, well, I'll take that back up. Winning on 4s. So we got 5, 8. No rend.
8 saves on the back unit of Blightkings.
Ah.
No rend, so
3.
3 fails.
Then I've got Gorglaive.
Got a Gorglaive, mate.
Go Gorglaive, mate. Go Gorglaive. Oh, 3 hit, mate. Can't reroll it yet. 3s to wound. 2 wounds, -1 rend. Add 4 more damage into that.
Yikes.
Here come the bugs. Lots of attacks. Hitting on 3s.
Blightlords Scythe, so each one has 3 attacks, so it's 9 plus 1 each, so it's 12 attacks. Hitting on 3s, 6 is a gravy.
Great. Okay, a few misses there, but we've got a couple of 6s to roll into some hits.
So
So that's 9 hits. So that's 2.
Perfect.
Excellent. Then roll a wound. Don't know why I'm filming this, but I am. Here we go. We're looking at
2, 4, 6, 8.
8 wounds. 8 wounds, 4 ups. Yep, no rend. I lose. That's the no. So one's got 1 wound left.
He's
so
on
far.
2, so one's on 2.
Oh, so they're dead.
Okay.
Knights are dead. That is them. That's a blood type point. Up to 5. Right, the Blood Warrior is going now into the Marauders. He'll just do that, and he'll do that. So we've got 4 and a champion. Alright, here we go. 3s to hit. No come on, guys. They're so tired. Why are you so
They
tired?
always roll a lot more ones when they can't
do.
re-roll it.
3, no rend. Maybe I'll kill one other guy, and maybe kill the
5 saves with the Darkwood. Aha!
It's 2 wounds, so that'll kill one and put a wound on another.
Yes, because 2 wounded marauders is obnoxious.
Spume's up next, directing all of his attacks into the Blood Warriors. Let's do this.
3s to hit.
2 hits.
2s to wound. Oh.
1 wound. 1 save minus
1.
Minus 1. I fail it. How much damage?
2.
2 damage. So 1 will die. Any other attacks? Yes.
The D3
Pseudopods.
1,
One
which
attack.
hits on a 2 and wounds on a 4.
Any red?
No. 8
Nope.
damage.
So 3 damage total. That'll kill one and put one on a wound. So I will. I'll remove. Let's have a think. I'll remove him. He'll pile in an attack and put a wound on someone else. You can turn around and hit Gutrot. So that's 3 attacks. 3's to hit. Reroll the ones. 4's to wound. 2 wounds. No red. And 3 up save.
Huzzah! He took a wound!
Yay!
As the knight is clutched by Gutrot as they're having an intimate moment, the horse tries to nip somebody. Who did he try to nip?
Gutrot.
Okay.
4's to hit. Yes! Come on, horse. 4's to wound. 1 wound, no rend. He's going to do it. He's going to do a wound here.
He's going to nip Gutrot.
No, he's
Oh,
not.
he didn't.
That's a shame.
And then I'll probably choose that unit to pile in. No, I'll choose this unit of here.
Yes, they haven't gone yet? No, they haven't.
24 attacks with the blight weapons. This is this unit here, folks.
Yep, into the Blood Warriors.
Yes.
3's to hit. 6's are great. Okay, so we've got a load of 6's, which will explode
I'll remove some of these.
presently.
5 exploding into...
Okay,
Is
we'll be
that-
back with a load of
That's
dice.
25.
15. Oh my god, it is. Alright, so 25 plus 3, 6, 9, 10, 11.
So leave them there.
So 36. Rolling to wound.
3s to wound.
36 wounding rolls.
Looks like a lot of misses there. So in a total of 24 attacks, somehow 36 hit.
Yeah.
Because of math. And 24 wounded.
Yeah.
So they basically average out.
Yeah. No, it doesn't average out at all, but it might do.
Break even.
4's to hit, 4's to save. I wish I had Gore Fists now. Yeah, I wish I had Gore Fists now. So let's count up. 1 dies, 2 dies, 3 dies, 4 dies, 5 dies, 6 dies, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. There's 1 alive. Oh no, he's taken a wound. 7 die.
So
is
that
the
unit dead?
Yep, and they'll pile in and attack.
Gravy.
Swinging wildly as they die. So here's the 6 normal weapons. Hitting on 3s, re-rolling any 1s. We've got 3 1s. So 3 misses total. Wounding on 4s. Ah, get off my hand. This is into the unit that struck them, by the way. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 wounds. Again, 8, favourite number.
Yes, there's loads of favourite numbers here. It's almost like the gods want us to roll these dice for them.
Indeed.
8 saves. Lose
4.
4. So that's 1 guy and 1
One's a
go
wound.
down to a
And
wound.
then I've got the Gorglaive.
Yeah, do that now.
So that's 4 damage so far. 3's to hit. 2 hits. 3's to wound. 1 wound, minus 1.
5 up.
2 more damage.
So that is 2 and 1 goes
6
down to
damage
3 wound.
total, yeah. 6 damage total.
That's 3 Blightkings dead from the unit total.
Yes, and 1's down to 3. And then it's my pick, isn't it?
Yes.
So, Hroth'gar.
Yeah, see if you can finish off that unit.
6 attacks with his hexed battle axe, the Monarch's Dread, hitting on 3s. Then wounding on 3s. He won't finish the unit, but he'll try.
He'll try.
He'll fail. Okay. So he's going to be one of these narrative ones that off camera is amazing, then on camera is utter garbage.
You hear that, Hroth'gar? You've chosen the wrong god today.
So his Demon Blade hits on 3s. All hit, no 6s. Wounds on 3s. That's 3 wounds minus 1 rend.
So 5 up. Nope.
3d3. There we go. 3, 4, 5, 6 damage total.
So that's 1 and 1 goes down to 1 wound.
Right, so now we've got the Tearing Horns and Claws of Sally. Hits on 3s. 4s, sorry. Wounds on 3s. That's a minus 1 rend.
5 up.
2 damage.
Okay, that finishes that guy and puts him down to 3.
Battering Tail. I've got +1 attack because of the banner, of course, guys. 4s to hit. 1 wound. No rend on that one. Nope, that's fine. So he cleaves a lot.
Yeah, he's cleaved 3, 4.
Yes, for himself. I
Finished
think.
off.
Finished off, yeah. Excellent. That wasn't
Then
bad.
we've got I've still got the Marauders to strike, but I'm gonna leave them till the end because it's pretty easy what they're doing.
Yeah.
Over here, we'll just pile in this Blightkings unit into that horse, and you could take the model off if you want to.
Potentially. 18 attacks into that lonely knight. What we'll do is we'll show you the hit roll, and then we'll just be back with how many wound and come back with the save roll. So let's do this. Hitting on 3s, no re-rolls. 21 saves after that. Here we go. 4 up, it's dead. So it's another blood tithe. Puts me to 7 blood tithe points.
It does.
10 are in range for attacks, 31 attacks.
So 6 dice, so
You've taken
minusing 5.
Okay, cool. Hitting on 3 still.
No.
No. What? No?
No, they're no,
No,
it's
no.
10 more than 10.
Yeah,
no
yeah.
rend. That's what it was.
Force wound. Go for it. Okay, what are we looking at? 11 saves. You've lost your rend though.
Yes.
So 3 up because of bronze flesh. Rerolling 1s. Okay, I'm glad I'm rerolling 1s. There's only 1 mortal wound back. Okay, so that's going to be 2 dying and 1 take a wound, and you take a mortal wound. Hooray, that'll kill that one! 2 left, but the ones that are dying, no respite. 3s to hit. 4s to wound. 2 wounds, no rend on the Marauders.
Darkwood Shield. Ah!
Kills another
This
one.
one goes down. Because you already did 1 more wound.
Oh, right, I got you.
And they got 2 fleshly abundances.
Nice.
So the only unit left to strike is this unit of Blight
No,
Kings.
you just killed the knight.
Oh, they did, didn't they? Yeah. So, Battle Shock time.
Battle shock time. It's your turn, so you go first.
So I lost 3 Marauders. So we'll roll dice and see what happens. 6. That looks like they'll be fun fleeing.
So 9 total. So 3 fled from the Marauders.
Yes.
Over here. Bravery something. I don't know what your bravery is.
Their bravery 8. They don't have a banner anymore, so lost 5 this turn. So on
4, 5 or 6.
Oh,
that's the
they
unit.
fled. So that's a blood tithe point.
That puts me to 8. I don't know if I'm going to use a Bloodthirster, but I have 8. That's cool.
Nice. Yeah, that's the only unit that's really been taking casualties. The other unit took 1.
It's true.
And so your Blood Warriors.
Blood Warriors. They are on a D6 this many flee.
Yes.
Because I've lost
You're not
6.
going to Inspiring Presence?
I don't have a command point.
Oh, okay.
That's it. That's them done. Bloop, another one dead. Oops, done it again.
But yes, the battlefield has been ravaged.
Yeah.
There's a garden in the corner.
So how many points would you get? 1, 2, 3,
4.
4 points. Putting you to what?
11?
14?
11.
Oh,
I'm on
11. Are you only on 7?
Yeah, I gained 4. I gained 3 round 1, then 4.
Oh, because I'm on 4.
Even though you removed 1, and then I gained
Puts you to
4,
11, and I'm on 4, right?
with 4 heroes.
So if I've got 4 heroes. That's the game. That's the game. Even though I summon
Okay.
it, that's a very good game, my friend.
Yeah.
Utterly pounded into dust, I believe the expression is. Let's set up post game and discuss the game. That's it. Well done, my friend.
Game over.
Game over.
Solid Nurgle victory.
Solid Nurgle.
Yeah.
Major Nurgle victory.
Have had some trouble with Nurgle in the past, but with the Glotkin, he's not strong, but his buff is just amazing. Witherstave, yes, thank you guys, thank you internet for suggestions and keeping around. But he is feeble.
Yes. Yes.
Most heroes that can have that artifact only have 7 wounds, but yeah, that was huge. I think also playing Gutrot Spume, so much fun today.
Yeah, he's great.
I literally
actually
go
loved him. He's brilliant.
Turn 1, I'm in your deployment.
Yeah.
So, maybe you should have spread more. Glad I didn't go for
Can't
the
spread much more as Khorne.
Yeah.
Unfortunately. Yeah, lose your buffs.
Wow, just wow. Commanding terrain again helped me so much. I think it netted us an
It's
extra
so
2,
good.
and you a 2.
Yeah.
I think it's very valuable in a game where you're like, oh, I've only got 2 command points because that's it, a battalion, like compared to like 40k.
Yeah.
Grew a little garden over here. That's probably maybe in the
Best
shot.
you've done.
Yeah.
Do you know why? It's because you didn't try and extend it out across the map.
Yeah, so I played a defensive summoning strategy. I do get my triumph as well, the defender, but yeah. Just because sometimes I feel like the triumph should be like involved, not just a draw, just involved as a game. tactic. Yeah, thoroughly enjoyed it. You tell me how you feel. I mean,
I made a lot of mistakes this game. Like tactical mistakes that I shouldn't have. I shouldn't have been greedy the first time. I should have just taken the charge and maybe killed 1 or 2 Blightkings, because that's a fight. I mean, you saw what Blood Warriors, they just sat around for ages, and you would never have been in range to get your buff on them, so I should have taken the charge with the Knights on the first turn. My bad, I'll kind of think about that in future. But tried to recover. It did hinge for me this game because I was on the back foot to get a double turn to get back into the game.
definitely.
Because Khorne, they can take a punch. They really can take a punch, but I couldn't keep taking the punches. I need that respite and I didn't get it. But I did make some nice plays with like killing the Harbinger, getting rid of the defensive buffs, and stuff like that. But
yeah, you definitely did the right thing.
Yeah,
but
I
I think it was a turn too late.
Yeah, I agree. Khorne was not on my side this game. Hroth'gar lasted till the end of the game. I should have taken prized possession, but I did not.
The scenery is going to be come back and it's going to like covered in snot.
Yeah, of course.
It's going to be like green patches everywhere.
Yeah, tactical choices. There were just some mistakes, and then again, as I've said, I was just on the back foot from there on.
I think it's because I pushed so deeply. I was aggressive, even though I was trying to play defensive.
Yeah, definitely not taking anything away from Nick's play. It was stellar. I think he did the right choices. I could have definitely played better, of course. I think we all can always, because there's always a learning game. But pretty happy with the game. So all out, I actually really enjoyed it. It was always nice to get a nice kind of bloodbath, as it were.
Definitely bloodbath.
Dunk and bloodbath, because I don't think you have blood anymore.
No, I just have gunge and slime.
Nice. Gunge and slime.
I would like to just say that this game, commanding terrain, is so powerful.
Yeah.
I would have only had 2 command points, which I would have spent on. Wouldn't have spent Lord of Nurgles straight away, but I would have done Morbid Vigour. When you're doing Morbid Vigour regularly,
it's crazy good.
I think even without a battalion, this list is better. Like I've been trying to run Blightkings in units of 5, all the flies, bigger units. They're solid. Like I mean, you got rid of 1.
Yeah.
And a bit, and nearly. Honestly, you got that 1 down to 1 wound.
Well, yeah, the Bloodthirster, he's so swingy.
Yeah.
That Bloodthirster, actually, I think all of them are kind of, to be fair. So he kind of just wet fished you a little bit, and then that was just a grind.
Help me in place. Help me in place. Because obviously, if those flies would have gone forward, and he did do some damage.
Maybe he should have been a speed bump though. Just thinking about it now, off the top of my head, because he had cast off, which didn't go off once this game. So these I got it every time, well, twice last game, didn't get it once this game. The strike first, that made me reevaluate, I think, but...
What would you give him if you didn't give him the ability to try and strike first?
Either a defensive buff or like the artifact that just gives him +1 attack.
Is 1 attack. Obviously you did send him as well away from the banner.
I have to. I can't always stay around that banner. I have to play the game. It's just how it is.
10 knights is definitely better than 5 knights.
Oh yeah, by far.
Not getting that charge. So you did the same as what we did in a previous Bleedskrieg Raiders battle report, where you reroll the charge even though you'd pass to try and get that extra push.
Average dice said I had it, but I didn't get it.
And I think the knights are the best on the charge. You should have just taken it and got
either
your
that
3.
or just said it at the beginning. They're in sorcered weapons and just see how to play. But I can't. I'd like playing Wizzywig. I don't know. I do like taking the charges with them. Unit of 10 I think is better though.
I failed to kill a sword priest. I think he should have died.
He probably should have died.
Like,
yeah. I mean, they were great for me. I wish the Hexscourger skulls stayed around for at least 1 turn.
That would have done.
Because they kept like, haha, here they are, and they're like, we're away.
Yeah.
And like, I never got to use them. They're like, ah.
So I went first, didn't I?
You did, yes.
So and then you cast them, and then they had to stay around. So I think it's better for you to go first.
No, I wouldn't.
Summon them, so they stick around for twice as long.
Yes.
Same with other, like, not necessarily, because the end of spells are slightly different with that you control, like, you physically control the judgments.
The judgments are better if you go first. Because they're there for your opponent's turn as well. Not the Wrath Axe, that can just do whatever it wants. Because that does its thing anyway. But definitely the Hexscourger skulls
I'd like to believe that the Wrath Axe was it was Bloodboil, wasn't it, that finished him off?
Yeah.
So the Wrath Axe kind of like cleaved like the hand off the guy, and he's like commanding, saying, "No, you stay there with morbid vigor."
Damn it,
and
live!
And then he just like blood boiled, and he just like goes. It was 6, wasn't it?
Yeah, it was 6.
And I didn't save one of them. It had 5 wounds left, so all I needed to save was 2.
No, you only had 2 wounds left because the axe did 6 more wounds.
Yeah, that's what
but
it
you
was.
saved a couple.
It's like swing,
Yeah.
and then blood boil the rest out.
Yeah, that was a great game. Reevaluate my list. It's not the best, I know it's not, but I kind of like the list I bring. It's kind of fun. As I said, it can take a hit, even though it doesn't look like it should. It just I couldn't get the damage on the map today. It's got it. I know it's got the damage. I just couldn't get it when I needed it.
Indeed, charges are relevant.
They are relevant. They always are. But I mean, that was neither here nor there. But anything to add, my friend? I've been talking for far too long.
No, I had a great game. I'm just happy to play Nurgle again, and I've tweaked some lists, read some, got some ideas for lists. So I was always trying to revolve it around like the Blight Cyst or the Plague Cyst for that extra command point, but I'm not running. These are optimal units of Blightkings. Like that's 40 wounds to get through with 10 models.
It's a lot.
41, and then so basically you put Nurgle is slow, but it's a roadblock, even though the units can still do damage.
Yeah.
And I thought, oh wow, I don't really have that many models. Like I have a unit here. Okay, drops wise, meh, but. It worked. Like maybe it's the turn order as well helped drastically. The burning objectives.
Yeah, that was something.
This is obviously now we've played all of the
new ones.
We tried to play it in a different realm. I was going to try and bring back my guys
on
me, and bring them back to the Glottkin with the unit of Blightkings, and then get them to charge in. Because it's an unmodified 6, so if they would have hit, the 6s would have still impacted, pushed through. But Glottkin did it on his own. You know?
Yep, he did it fine.
He's not the greatest model, points wise.
His command ability is amazing.
Yeah, that's why.
That's why you say that.
It's
awesome.
A bubble of if it's one model, so out of 40 Marauders, one model has to be within 14. That whole unit.
What he's trying to say is within, not wholly, and that's a huge thing. That's huge.
It's definitely when they upgrade Nurgle, which will be probably soon. They have some updates, but there's gonna be a lot of wholly within. I reckon
probably wholly within 21 for that ability instead of
the points. Yeah, unless they decrease the points. I reckon the morbid vigor will be units wholly within 14. So we're sticking with the similar favoured number text. Fleshy abundance. Got it first turn, got it last game.
So
it makes you stick around.
It's so crazy good. It's such a weird mechanic to have in this game though, because if you do put on 1 wound models, they become 2 wound, great. But then when you lose a spell, any wounds that are kind of harried over, they just die?
Yeah, that's what it literally says. It there's no rules mistakes with it. It literally says everything it needs in the spell is. So basically, if I have a model that's on 1 wound and the fleshly abundance goes away, that model just ceases to exist because he's already taken a wound and he turns back into a 1 wound model. So he goes. Obviously, with Age of Sigmar and the ruling, you can't distribute wounds over a unit, which is great because otherwise that would be obnoxious. Like I've got 7 wound models, I'll put 6 here, 6 here.
No, you can't do that.
That would be stupid.
Yeah.
But yeah, that spell is good enough, you know. And when I cast it, it was in range. You know, it's not, and it wasn't wholly within either. I think a lot of spells need to be wholly within.
It's true.
The wholly within update should be addressed to all armies of Age of Sigmar, because it's you're taking like these armies that are basically their power levels going up, but they're not relating it to other armies. So some armies where like the Blades of Putrefaction is 6+ to hit. As soon as you get that -1, the spell ceases to exist.
They need to normalise it.
Yeah, it should be unmodified 6s.
And that will come. That will come in time.
But also, if you roll a 6 and I somehow get +1 to hit with a buff,
there's 5.
Then I'm 5s. So that needs to be clarified.
Yeah.
But yes, Nurgle is back at South East Wargaming.
And Khorne.
Yes, Khorne is returned.
Yes, Khorne and Nurgle. The 2 Chaos Gods have come back. Yeah, hopefully I'll get 1,000 points of Slave Darkness up soon so I can play a fully Slave Darkness army, even though it'll only be 1,000 points.
Yes, and I will be using 1,000 points of something mysterious.
Yes, we won't say yet. But their new armies, mine Slave Darkness, Nick's is a mystery. And I think that's the end of the game. So, I hope you liked us. I liked watching this battle report. You can support us any number of ways. There's a YouTube, there's a Patreon if you want to go that extra mile. There's Instagram, Facebook if you want to come chat with us and stuff. But yeah, thank you.
Thank you for watching.
Thank
Hope you enjoyed it.
Happy War Day. Peace. Yep.